Hello and welcome back to another video for UK Survival. Today we're looking at a new product which I'm launching on my website, and I've named them fire shots. So what I've done, I've taken these 5mm shot tubes and placed some basic Tinders which you can find all over the UK or around the world. Some places have them, some places don't. And what I've done, I've created a nice nifty little product of quick and easy fire Tinder methods, starting methods. Each inside these have different products, and we're going to go through these one at a time, just inside. So you either make it yourself, or you can purchase it down the link down below to my website, which you will see these, or my eBay shop, one of those two. So we're going to talk about these in a bit more detail now, and how they work and how long they actually last. Okay, then I just thought I'd give you a bit of a close-up. So we'll open this bag up now and we'll go through each of them. Actually, I'll put them in the bag a bit easier. So we've got inside here, we've got fat wood, we've got some cotton wool buds, or in America we call them Q-tips, just nip the ends off. We've got some char cloth, some jute twine, 25 meters of jute twine. We've got some fat wood dust and shavings. We've got some potassium permanganate. We've got some birch bark sort of curls and some dust in there, and the last one we've got some cotton wool. So they are the products we've got inside. We're going to open these up and see how much we actually get in each of these tubes, and also how long each of these actually burn when actually processed down. So let's open this thing up, and we'll just put them all down to the side of me, and we get one at a time sort of on there itself. Okay, so the first one we'll look at is the cotton wool. It's also airtight and watertight, so as you just saw in the last video clip, we've got the cotton wool inside here. So we're now going to give this a bit of a shake out, try to dry my hands just to give it the best chance possible. It's lovely and warm here, so this tube will dry very, very quickly. Got blood on my hand, don't know where that's from. And that's not, it's a bit of iodine. Yeah, so we've got the tube. My hand's all nice and dry now. We'll open it up. It's completely dry inside, and all we'll do, we'll just get the cotton wool out. Sometimes a little bit hard just to get it out. You might just use a ferrule or something just to scrape it out, and see how long it burns. So. Okay, so that was 27 seconds just for the little bit of cotton wool. So the 4 little bits of cotton wool inside one of my fire shots. So that's fire shot 1, the cotton wool. So fire shot 2, what we're going to look at is going to be the birch bark. So inside here we've got the birch bark itself. Again, it's full of little shavings and little bits of curls. And it's designed for one fire, so I've designed, you can if you want to extend them, and I only had half, but I've designed these for one nice fire just to start yourself off with. So we've got it in here, let's bang it all out. Yes, you've got a good mixture inside this vial, inside this little chest tube or tube, of some dust and some bigger bits. So when you get your little shavings on the go first, you've got yourself a nice fire straight over from there as well. I'll get the old stopwatch on the go. There we go. Okay, so it's a bit quicker, but the fire is a lot more vibrant and sort of on there, but that's good from a little 5mm tube with some birch bark. So that's that one out of the way. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is going to be the fat wood. So let's see how long this one burns for. So inside here, let's get the fat wood out. Wrong. The next one we're going to look at is going to be the waxwood. So let's have a quick look at, we've got all this inside here, and we'll see how long this burns for. It does take a spark. Not as easy, but it will take a spark. Okay, that's now gone out. 56 seconds, the wind sort of blew that one out. So it's quite a good fire lighter inside a 5mm tube. Just for some waxwood. Right, the next one we'll look at is going to be 25 metres of jute twine. Get that out of the way. So all that's inside there. And then you can see on there, just look at that, it just keeps going. So you've got, yeah, it just keeps going. Oh. It just keeps going and going and going and going. It keeps going. It's amazing how much you can get inside one little tube, and you also got the one to tie it up with as well. So let's just get this processed and I'll come back to you. Yeah, I think that will do. Yeah, you can fluff it up and fluff it up for ages and ages. I think for the purpose of this video, that's going to be quite good. So let's just reset that. Right, and see how long this takes to burn. Okay, so that went out within 20 seconds, 25 seconds. If I stuffed up a little bit more, it might a little bit better. But they're all roughly, there we go, it's still going a little bit. Right, so the next one we're going to look at is going to be the char cloth. Oh, my hands are a bit wet now. So in the char cloth, this is to be used in conjunction with something else. But we all know what char cloth is. Inside here I managed to get 2 rolls of char cloth. Any more, I found it was basically getting too tight and not being able to get it out. Yeah, so we've got 2 squares of char cloth. We all know how to use char cloth, and it will take a spark and then it will burn and blow the flame. It's a bit dirty now. And something different, what I thought I'd try, is the cotton buds or Q-tips, the way you want to call them. Because I like the cotton wool method, but the cotton wool method doesn't last very long, or you don't get too much in there. These, there's 20 little bud heads inside here. And simply all you need to do is take a few out, and then just fluff them up a little bit. There is plastic inside there. The plastic is not burned. It is discardable. You do need to get rid of that responsible. There we go. So there's 4, which is just there. You get the time on the go. Okay, so they went out within 10 seconds. Those ones. So if you put a big pile of them, yeah, I dare say they will last a lot longer. And the last one. Okay, so I'm now left with a pile of all the cotton buds or Q-tips. A big pile there. There's a big pile of the plastic waste, and all that came out of this one little 5mm tube, which are really good as well, because you're going to get some. You can refill them again, whatever you want to refill them with, and there's a nice little way of keeping your stuff. So let's get this on the go. Let's get the stopwatch ready. So the last one was 11, or about 7-8 seconds with 4. So we're now going to see what's it doing. Here we go. Now we're going to see how long it's going to take for 20. Oh, I've got to kneel back up now. Sitting down for that long doing that. Oh, it's slightly gone out a little bit, so we'll give it another little. It's just smouldering now. Okay, so round about 30 seconds, like everything else has been. If that was with other Tinder and sort of come on, that would probably be quite good one as well. So the next one we're going to look at, just going to flick this out of the way. Let's get smoke. Let's get that into the water. Okay, so the next one we're going to look at is the fatwood dust and the fatwood shavings. This is my little concoction of 80% shavings to 20% dust, and I found that mixture actually works really, really well for the longest burn time. Dust sparks easier, doesn't burn as long. The shavings take a lot longer to spark, but having that dust and that mix actually doesn't actually fare too bad. So inside here, so what we're going to do, let's get it out. Let's tap it out onto the little. So you get a good fair amount sort of on there inside the little jar. We'll put that just there. Oh, it's just going to roll off like always. God, it's got a lovely smell. Okay, it's just burnt out just now at 36 seconds, but actually there's still quite a bit of fatwood in there. It could probably start itself off again. There it is. And it's just gone out. So 50 seconds that sort of lasted. If it was inside other sort of stuff and you got other Tinder, that's a good sort of light source of trying to get some other kindling on the go as well. For 50 seconds for that one. I have had it last over a minute, just depending on the wind and that sort of thing and the composition inside it. But that's a nice little one on there. Okay, so the last one we're going to look at is the potassium permanganate. With this, I've done quite a few videos on how to use potassium permanganate for different uses, from medicinal, for medical, not medicinal, yeah, for medical needs and fire lighting sort of things. But with this set, you're only going to get the potassium. If you're going to use it for a firelight, you need to get some glycerol, which you can find inside medicines, or you can buy vegetable glycerol from sort of other website, or you can buy it from myself. I do sell vegetable glycerol in these sort of 5mm tubes, but I can't send the two things together because if they leak, they're volatile and actually cause the fire inside the post office service. So I don't do that. They're sent separate. Or brake fluid as well works really, really well. But I'm not going to use this one, so I've got a little bit left over from here, so we're going to use a little bit of potassium just to show you how it works. So I always put it too far down there. So I've got the potassium, and then we're going to use a little bit of glycerol. This is just vegetable glycerol, and we'll get the timer, which is just there. Make sure you can see that, and I'll reset that. And we'll put a little bit of glycerol there, a little bit of glycerol there, and then we just sit and wait. as you see there, it's quite an instant sort of splaying. If you mixed it up, sometimes you can actually get it to last a little bit longer. I just wanted to go for a quickness on then, so I just put it onto the edges. But if you actually mixed it up, and I've actually made this stuff last a lot longer, but it's very, very hot and very, very intense when it does go. And if you've got your other tinder there straight away, and we've gone there, so that was like 18 seconds. But if you used an entire vial, you can think that's going to last you some time. A good, I reckon, probably good 40, 50 seconds of burn time inside that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I do apologise about some of the video audio. I've got an issue with the microphone, which the battery kept cutting out, and I didn't realise because there's no battery indicator light on the microphone, so I'm now changing that up, sort out later on. But if you like this, the inspiration was actually brought by our mate over the pond, Drop 4 Survival. So cheers, mate, for the idea of actually giving me this little video sort of over there. But if you like this sort of thing, you can get it through my links down below on my eBay shop or UK Survival on the website www.uk-survival.com. And you'll see it down there as well, and that sort of helps support the channel. Sort of go, or if you just want to do it yourself, give us a photo on Instagram to say what you put inside your channel, or put a message down below. But that's it for now. For the next video, just remember, it's better to be one with the wilderness than to fight and struggle. Until the next video, I'll see you then. Bye for now.